But moreover that, it's actually of my personal relationship with her. Yung mga bagay na hindi po nakikita ng mga tao sa harap ng camera, I think that's one of the most fondest memories. And simple lang kasi kaligayahan niya ni Tito Jay. Maalala mo lang siya, matawagan mo, mabigyan mo ng bulaklak on special occasions. That's what matters to her the most. And kumbaga alam naman ng mga tao kung gaano siya kagaling na artista, how she is as a performer when it comes to her craft, locally and globally. But I think we really lost a pillar of the industry with her passing. So it's a lot to take. Until now, ang hirap pa rin tanggapin talaga. Hindi ko nga alam magiging reaction. Nandito na ako nung first night po. I was here when yung first night ng wake with friends and family. Ewan ko ngayon kung ano magiging reaction ko pag akit ko.
And then, aware ka ba na iba rin yung pagtangi niya sa'yo?
Sobra po.
Naramdam mo na...
Actually, doon ako mas lalo... Doon ako nagiging emotional minsan whenever yun nga po yung isa sa mga nag-confirm sa akin of her passing when my fans started to resurface videos of her talking about good things tungkol po sa akin. And doon lang nag-dawn sa akin na yun na yun. Nanginginig tuloy ako. So, mahirap po. I mean, I lost someone special. I really lost someone special.
Ano siya pinagmamalaki ka niya hindi lang sa interviews, kahit sa mga simpleng pakikipag-usap niya sa mga kagaya ko.
Alam ko po yan. Ang hirap. It's very difficult to... Para kung nanay yan eh. That's why yun po yung nilagay ko sa post ko na my heart aches like a son who lost his mom, because that's how I really felt. Parang the same feeling nung when I lost my mom, it's the same feeling now.
Then pwede natin balikan yung oras na binalita sa'yo. Paano mo paano mo...
That night po of March 4th, I guess, or March 3rd, I was, syempre tayo po, scrolling through social media before going to bed. And then I saw photos, I saw mga, yung unofficial accounts who posts about Tita Jane's passing. And hindi ako naniwala kasi alam naman natin social media ngayon, daming fake news eh. So when I was reading about that, tinigil ko na. Kasi there was a side of me na afraid, that was afraid to really confirm. And then before going to bed, when nag-text si Direk Dominic Zapata, siya yung isa sa mga nag-text na sabi niya, RJ, wala na daw si Tita Jane. Hindi ako nag-reply. I was shaking it off. I was in denial. And then the next morning po, I had an event, early morning event. Tapos that moment na, again, I got the chance to look at my phone. Doon na nag-dawn. And then that's when it got me really hard. And then I called Kuya Gab. Sabi ko, Kuya Gab, let me know how I can help you. Ang sabi ko pa sa kanya, nanay ko rin yan eh. Yeah, yun yung pinakamasakit. So, I immediately went here nung inaayos pa lang yung wake ni Tita Jane. Hindi ako umalis because pinaghirapan yung flower setup for her wake. So hindi ako umalis hanggat hindi ko nakikita yung urn. That was a good 3 hours. Kasi I was not sure if I'm gonna be able to make it another night. Pero yun nga, God willing, nagkaroon ako ulit ng chance tonight to say my piece about how Miss Jacqueline Jose affected my life.
Kailan kayo huli nagkita? Medyo matagal na.
Last time we saw each other, I can't even recall po eh. Kailan ma? Huling pagkikita. Pero hindi umalis kasi siya agad nun eh. Pero I invited her po sa premiere night ng Family of Two. And she texted me, she was very happy with my performance. And nakakatuwa nga, sabi niya, wag mo kakalimutan anak, ako pa rin yung original. That was her last text message. That was the last.
Ano yung tatak Jacqueline na nandyan sa puso mo? Ano yung maaalala
Moreover, being a mentor when it comes to the craft, yung how she parang deal with things na hindi niya ginagawang big deal. That's how I remember her. I mean, that's one of the things I've learned from her. Take it always with a grain of salt. Tinuruan niya ako magpasensya, magtrabaho ng maging hard worker. And isa po siya sa mga rason kung bakit ko pinagbutihan ang pag-arte ko sa industriya.
RJ.
Thank you.